Hey everybody, welcome back to the best coin news channel on YouTube. I'm sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is March 25th, 2024. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. Now let's get busy with it. Over here to moneymetals.com. Looks like gold's up $3 even, Steven, to 21.7865. Silver up a penny to 24.88. Platinum up $7.30 to 914.95, and palladium up $15.30 to 1037.40. You're looking at it in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $8.19. You're going to get out of there for a quantity of 1 through 39 at $33.07, and they're going to buy those American Silver Eagles back from you for $26.62. Now over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint. Yep, next Monday is going to be the first day of April. That's right. So one more week of reporting sales for the United States Mint's March sales total. So going to be interesting to see if we actually do have more. I believe we will, but you never know. Now, over here to the Mint's product schedule for 2024. I don't know what that was, but here we are, March 28th, and this is part of the American Women Quarters program. And these are the 4 products coming out in just 3 short days. You should have been notified by the United States Mint to check out your subscription if you did have it on subscription. You charge for your bank, and you probably will get notified of shipping at some point this week soon about this particular set of quarters. Now, here we go. This is the American Women Quarters, and it comes out, like I said, let's go ahead and put the 3-roll set, because that's, in my opinion, the one to own, unless, of course, we find that some of these other products have an error in them, and those are actually good to pick up at that point as well. So there it is. That's Patsy Takemoto Mink, and that is Equal Opportunity in Education quarter, Title 9, all right? And this is $60. That's $20 per roll. Like I said, it's available March 28, 2024 at noon. And if you have been subbed to these, you've already got all of the information. Now, since you'll be among the first to get the 2024 American Women Quarters, celebrating the Honorable Patsy Takemoto Mink, a member of Congress and a champion of many causes, including Title IX legislation. That's right, she passionately fought for gender and racial equality, affordable child care, and environmental protection. Yowza. Now look at the product limit on this particular set of quarters. It's a 3-roll set. Is at 16,625. You know, when the United States Mint first put these quarters out, they were at about 7,000. Then the following year, for 2023, they were about 12,000. And then for 2024, they raised it to 16,000 here and 625. So that begs the question, is the United States going to raise it to 20,000, maybe 18,000 for 2025? That'll be really interesting to see what the Mint decides what to do for the last year of the American Women Quarters. Now, this is the second American Women Quarter to drop for 2024, all right? Let's keep on keeping on. Got a lot to talk about here. And these are actually still available for subscription. That's a 3-roll set. However, it does say limited on the 2, the 3, as well as the Denver 100 coin bag and the Philadelphia 100 coin bag as well. So thought that was interesting. Wanted to share that with you. And at what point will they become unavailable? You know, we do know that the United States Mint holds back about 10% of this inventory here for drop day, because what is a drop day if you don't have anything to drop, right? So the Mint learned that lesson. I think that maybe during the first year of the American Women Quarters, maybe it was the Sally Ride quarter, maybe it was the following issuance, that they rarely had anything left for subscriptions. In fact, they lowered the subscriptions in the household order limit. They went from 10 to 5, now to 3 on the PDS rolls. I hope you're following me along here. Let's keep on keeping on. Like I did show you this, subscriptions. But what are these selling for on eBay? You remember the Maya Angelou quarter, the one that took everybody off guard. Yeah, that sold for about $250, easily 3-4 times the retail cost of those 3-roll sets. Well, here you can see there's 103 results for Patsy Takemoto Mink, and I have listed here sorted by highest first, and look at that, $99.99. Not too much, $99 here, $85 here, $88 there, and that's already what was price. So they want 7% off there. This one's $71.95 with 8 1/4 shipping. Yeah, and then this person took them out of a bank wrapped roll. In fact, you know what's interesting is today these will be available at your local banks. So these Patsy Takemoto Mink quarters should be available at your local bank today, if your local bank has new quarters. If not tomorrow, the next day. So it should be sometime this week, if not today. $24.95. That's a pre-sale. Pre-sale $19.50, $18.94, and so on and so forth. Yeah, not really many sellers, flippers, if you will. All right, $71.95 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if that, right? Because one of these might be a sponsored. Yeah, 5. You know, back in the first issuance, the Maya Angelou, there'd be 20 listings. Now, what does that mean? I believe what that means is that the United States Mint has made so many of these American Women Quarters, the PDS rolls, that people aren't, well, I guess having the advantage being able to flip them, right? So there aren't as many sellers. So that's probably part of it. Plus, the Mint is charging a good bit of money, $60 right now. This is PCGS, and I really wanted to share this with you. I think this is really important. Now, this is part of the American Women Quarters. It's the population report. The United States Mint, 20 cents in quarters, American Women Quarters. All right, here we go. So here's the PCGS number, the description, the designation, mint state or proof-like, or proof, or the plus sign, right? So, and then we have 60 through 70, all right, mint state and proof. And I really would like the third-party grading companies to come to some sort of agreement, whether it's going to be PF or PR. That way we can standardize it when we look for stuff on eBay. It'd be really nice. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Now, here are the grades 60 through 70. And as you can see, there's a total of 31,717 American Women Quarters that have been submitted to PCGS. And would you look at that? Only one of them is in a mint state 70. What? Yeah, out of all the American Women Quarters from 2022, 2023, and the beginning here, 2024, only one. In German, they say nur einmal. Only one, nur einmal. Only one is in a mint state 70. Only one. That's incredible. And then 0. Look at that. 0. What? Maybe somebody was being very generous that day. I don't know what's going on there. But we have no 69s. We have 170. And look at this. Out of the 91 here, well, out of the mint state 68, we have 91 of those. So if I was a person who was into grading coins, I would look at this particular American Women Quarters mint state graph chart, whatever you want to call pricing grid for the population report, and I would look at it. I'd go, you know what? If a 68 is possible, because they got 91 here, and look at that. All right, 31,000 submitted, 91. That's not even 1%, folks, that are going to get a 68. The mainstay grades here are 13,000 in the 66 grade. Look at this, 2 in a 61 grade. I don't know who you were, but I feel bad. Yeah. 18 in the 62, 63 had 22, and then bam, look at that, 64. That is, I mean, honestly, that kind of goes against my strategy or my theory that everything in a mint set is at least a mint state 65. According to this, it's not though. And would you look at that? And the mainstay of these, if you look at that, wait, what's up with that? The majority of the 7,103 is from the Maya Angelou P and D. After that, it looks like it falls off a cliff as far as those numbers. Well, that's really interesting. I just noticed that right now. We're in the proof, so I went too far. But isn't that something that the Maya Angelou P and D have ridiculous amounts, almost 3,000 equal? Wow, I wonder what's up with that. And then 65, you're looking at 1441, 368 for the Denver. And look at this. It generally is harder to get a higher grade in a Philadelphia coin than a Denver. Denver is just beautiful strikes, almost proof-like. In a 66, 2,203, and at 66 for Denver, you're looking at 1,098. But really, like I said, the money, I think, should be made right here in a 68 Philadelphia, a 68 San Francisco strike, a business strike. You're looking there. A Philadelphia, a 68. I'm telling you, look at this right here. That's a Philadelphia Women Man Killer. So it looks like all of the Philadelphias have very little 68s. Few San Francisco here and there. So that's a really big deal, folks. So look at that. If you're into that, if not, you can always go to eBay and go here, and you won't believe some of the deals I've been finding here for the American Women Quarter in a mint state. All right, there's 512 results for American Women Quarters in a mint state here, and I have it ended recently, and this is sold March 24th, and you wouldn't believe how many sales were actually reported on March 24th. So the first one, and we really didn't talk about NGC, but I can show you that NGC is probably the primary grader of American Women Quarters, at least here on eBay. I don't want to overstate NGC here, but the PCGS graded American Women Quarters are few and far between here on eBay. In fact, you'll see that here. All right, that's the San Francisco strike, Anime Wong, mint state 67, sold for, yeah, just under $18 with $5 shipping around there. Look at that. Come on. What? That's a Mid-State 66 in a San Francisco strike for $1.25 with $5 shipping. Come on. Come on. Yeah, look at this. 750. Bessie Coleman. Mid-State 67. And that's actually in a PCGS, which we looked at the grades from PCGS, and a Mid-State 67 is actually on the high end. It's pretty much one of the top pops right here in the American Women Quarters program. So that's a top pop quarter just about, that Bessie Coleman. There might be a 68 in there, but that's okay. For $7.50 with 5.25 shipping, that's ridiculous. Now here we are. We're still on March 24. Look at this, Maria Tall, Chief, San Francisco strike. That's a business strike. Just about $10 because you got about $5 shipping. 3.25 for Bessie Coleman, Mid-State 66. Look at that, 430. So yeah, if you want, and look, these are all generally auctions, okay? So it looks like auctions are the way to go. All right, look at that. $28. That's a Eleanor Roosevelt, Mid-State 67 in a Denver. Yeah, $28.95, and that's almost one of the top pops. In fact, let's look at this PCGS 2023 Denver Mid-State 67 Eleanor Roosevelt. So let's go to Eleanor Roosevelt Mid-State 67, and there we go. Yeah, 232 of those, and none higher. So that person got a top pop right there for $28.95. That's remarkable. That's bragging rights right there. And then look at that one, sold pretty good. That's a San Francisco. That's an MS68, sold for $139. But let's find out what the highest one was. Actually, I'm going to find out there. Man, there it is. Highest we go. Bam! Look at that, sold on February 23rd. That was about a month ago to date. That's a Sally Ride Mid-State 69 Philadelphia. That's remarkable. And that is a NGC also. That's remarkable. And it's a Maya Angelou in a Mid-State 69. That's remarkable. Just sold just under $2,000 for clad. Yeah, how many Morgan and Peace dollars could you get for that, right? That's a remarkable number. Look at this. Jovita Mid-State 69 just sold for under that. That's a remarkable number. Now, don't forget those Jovita quarters in a proof-like or proof finish silver are very expensive. So if you got those, kudos to you. Now, let's go to those plus ones I've yammered for way too long. Now, this is advice, and this is an example of advice for a long, healthy life. Breathe through your nose. Okay, and keep your mouth shut. Be obscure that you may endure. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, here we go. 99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. This is Carouselambra from Led Zeppelin off the 1979 Atlantic recording of, I think that's the name of the album too, isn't it? Carouselambra? Or is that, I don't even, In Through the Outdoor, my bad. Yeah, derp. I don't know what I'm doing up here, folks. I'm just winging it, I guess. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, well, sub the channel. It's free. And also, if you care to, and, you know, it helps all these videos come out every single day, consider becoming a member. It is $1.99 a month. That's not really that much. It's the price of a burrito at Taco Bell or a taco at Taco Bell. Stacker out.